Hi, my name is Joshua Kelly,
I'm Katharina Kelly.
and we're here to give you another video just to share some of our experiences on what enlightenment is, what it means to us, and hopefully that will help you realize who you are and your purpose on this world. Okay, that being said, yeah, my wife, she again have arranged it as questions, and so we have wrote down the questions. Like I said before, we don't know exactly what we're going to say. We let the spirit speak. We write down just some questions, and then we just, okay, that's a good topic, go ahead and just make a video. So go ahead. The first question is,
it's not a question, it's just
a question, statement.
The key is balance.
Go ahead. What do you mean with that?
The key is that, like we already said in the video earlier, and like he said in videos before, is that we're not the body, we are the spirit. But we do live in our body, so we do have to take care of our body and to feel comfortable in it. And what we have to do is we have to bring our body and our spirit, because they do have to cooperate with each other in balance. You know, like my body has to be so that I feel good in it, you know, and my body will be, if my spirit feels good, my body will be at a point where I say, yeah, I feel good, you know, where my spirit can live and be free. Like, for example, I don't want to offend nobody, but like a big person, you know, that is out there. I know, because I went through experiences. So some people that are bigger than others, they walk out there and they think, oh my goodness, every time I walk through the street, everybody's looking at me. Right. Or big people are thinking, oh my goodness, now I go and eat something out in public, everybody's looking at me thinking, why is that person eating? You know, but there are big people that say, I'm hungry, I eat, I don't care. Right. So but that means their spirit is totally happy with the body. Right. You know, so but if you are big and you feel that way, that people are looking at you, staring at you, then your spirit is not happy with your body. So that means for you to be happy, and this can also lead to depressions, is that you need to change your body. And soon as you find out that your spirit is not happy in your body, you are able to change your body. Exactly. You are able to lose weight. You're able to do sports, because it's all about your mind strength too. And the strength of your mind comes from your spirit. So,
and everything in time.
Everything in time. That's, you know, so you don't have to lose. You don't have to lose 50 pounds in
10 years,
3 months. Yeah. But lose it in 2-3 years. But in 2-3 years, you're going to find out you feel better. But like I said, if there is a big person that has no problem with the way they are, then
their spirit is in balance with
their spirit is in balance with their mind. And actually, yesterday we were at the mall, and there was a lady. I don't know if you saw her, but there was a lady. She was older. She was like, I won't say older, but she was in her 50s. Okay. And she had a tattoo on her arm that said, and she was big. Okay, but she had a tattoo on her arm that said, love me the way I am, or love me for who I am, something like that. And I wanted to ask her, are you sure that you love yourself? Why do you have to tell people to love you for who you are, or the way you are? If you have a tattoo like that, are you able to accept yourself for the way you are? You know, so you just have to find that balance for yourself. Right. You know? Right. For your spirit to be happy.
Maybe there to also remind her too. She might have struggled it, and she said that I'm going to be the light to show someone else, so that they see I'm a big lady. I love myself, and so they'll be like, and they see that Mara is going to ask them questions, and then maybe she would have liked if you would have came and asked her, you know, spark that question. Because that's, if someone has a tattoo, first of all, they want you to compliment it. Secondly, is there to grab attention, and since that was probably been wanted attention,
maybe,
you know, I don't know. I can't say.
But maybe it was also a cry out for.
It might have been a cry out for attention too. Tattoos could be both.
But yeah, this is just something. Right. Yeah, like I said, your spirit, and also if a couple comes together and they're not in balance, this is what I believe, it won't work.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So this is why I say some desires that your spirit has have to come from two sides.
Right.
Like if you're not in balance, and if your partner is not in balance, and definitely when you're both not in balance, it won't work out.
Right.
You know, we're married for 6 years this year.
Yeah, together for 8 or so.
9 years.
Right.
So, but we argue so much.
Yeah.
And we discuss a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that we have the same goal in life, and that we want the same out of our life. But you know, all this brings, a relationship is work. A relationship, a marriage is work. Just like you have to, like I said, you have to bring your body and your spirit, they have a relationship too.
Right.
It's just like two things coming together, two
entities,
coming together, and they have to work with each other. Your spirit, your body do too.
Right.
You know?
And so you got 2 spirits and 2 different bodies. So it's really 4 individuals coming together.
Yeah.
And producing harmony in this relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
So but the way you have to build the relationship with your body and your spirit, you have to build the relationship with your other half, with your partner.
Exactly. And in a relationship, what is
always
key?
Works.
And what is key for a relationship? Balance. But how do you get that balance? Is through communication.
Through communication.
She is talking and giving me information. I am talking, giving her information. Your world is talking with you, giving you information, pros and cons. That
there's one outcome of that balance.
Yeah. So your world is communicating with you, letting you know its perspective. Yeah. And you are the master of that world. So you have to give, like, stop, baby. We were videotaping. You have to listen to that input and then give feedback to your world. You know, so that it's two-way street. It's communicating. That's the only way a relationship can work. You know, this for Elijah to go and play or.
Yeah, Elijah, look. There's your. You can have it.
So so balance is definitely key in all that you do, and it plays a part in everything. And you have to be able to listen to find that balance, you know. And then once your ears and your heart is open to listen, you will see what is wrong, what is truth for you, what is the best way to go. And
but you have to communicate.
You definitely got to communicate.
And you have to be able to say no too. You know, even the other person has to accept no sometimes. You know, it is hard if somebody tears you down.
Exactly.
Or put you like it tells you no, I can't do this right now. But if you see that the other person needs that support or said, okay, I can't do it, then you have to be the one that is the stronger part, and then just take over. And this is what creates harmony. And then, but it all comes from your spirit, and it all comes like from your own balance.
Right. So like you said, I mean, there are a lot of big people in this world, and we're not harping on anyone. You know, we're just addressing a situation that you might have or you might not have. Exactly. You know, her family is big. So we definitely are not, talking down to anyone. We are just speaking of what we have seen in our experiences. And we're just trying to help let them know that their body and mind can be at one with each other, you know, and their spirit is more powerful than anything in this realm. Like I was saying before, it is actually giving us life.
And I don't think that anybody that is big and is happy with themselves and is in balance with their spirit will be offended by what we say.
No. They will say, they will agree with us. You're right. You know, so okay. Enough of that one. Can you go ahead?
Yeah, it's not like it's like one thing leads to the other. So when you're in balance, then you actually find out what you can do. Like I said, a person that wants their spirit to be in balance, Elijah, please, you're too loud. Thank you. Yeah, you're doing a good job.
You guys want to go upstairs to Oma and show? Okay, go ahead.
So
So it flows to the next one.
Yeah, it flows. It's actually bringing me out. Yeah, as soon as you're like I said, when you're big, you find out what you can do. Like when you try to lose weight, your spirit has to tell you first. Okay, I'm not happy with the way my body is. I'm too big, and then you get the strength from your spirit to actually lose weight. It's not your body, because my strength in my arms don't make me lose weight. I have to build my muscles first to lose that weight. You know what I'm saying?
Must have the knowledge
so
and the insight.
This is why people put like some pictures on their fridge to get of bigger
motivation
to get the motivation to say no. Oh, I don't want to look at this. So
Guys, go upstairs a bit now. Give me that.
And yeah, so you get your power from your spirit, and like I said, as soon as you imbalance with your body, your spirit, and everything, you find out that you can do way more. That you can do way more for this world, and you actually will also find out that you probably won't even fit in to this world.
Right. Your world. Like I said before, there are worlds within worlds, and there are people in this world building global worlds, global networks. So your world can fit in, but you must realize that your world is the most important thing to you, and you never ever try to fit into your world. You always fit into your world, and like I said before, you want to make your world in the image as for your spirit, and you have free abilities to do that. We'll touch on that a little bit later, but yes, when you find out what you can do, is before you can find out what you can do, you must find out, you're going to know what you can't do, or what is. Let's say me, if I want to be like Hulk Hogan or Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I mean, like a bodybuilder. Okay, for me to say that I want to be that way, that must mean that I am not a bodybuilder just yet. You know what I mean? So wisdom is always key. And that's what the whole enlightenment is. Just getting to know who you are. You was always enlightened. You have always had the ability. I've always had the ability to be a bodybuilder. Okay, from day one. It's just that when my mind and my body came in sync, being in balance to what we want to do, then we go about and knowing where you're at, and then building a bridge to where you need to go. And even that is balance is key.
Yeah, and you cannot expect other people to do the work for you.
Right, and you don't even want.
It's not like that Arnold Schwarzenegger or Hulk Hogan is going to make you a bodybuilder.
No.
All you can do is just use their wisdom. What did you do to look like that? What did you do to become that? To get that big, to become a bodybuilder? You can use their ways or try their ways. It doesn't mean that it actually has to fit you. Like you can try their ways, but you find out this is not for me.
Exactly.
It's hurting me, or it's too hard for me, or whatever. Then you just go back to get yourself back, because this is what is actually disturbing the balance. Is when you try to be like somebody else. You have to be you. If you think I want to be a bodybuilder, you have to find your way. You can't. You say, okay, you can find an idol. You can say, idol is not the right word, but you can find somebody.
You say a hero, or what you call it? Basically, they're your who you aspire to.
Yeah, inspiration. Let me say that. You can get inspiration, like I want to look like Hulk Hogan, or I want to Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever, or sing like Chris Brown.
Right.
But it's up to you to do it. Right. It's not that Chris Brown is going to make you a singer. It's not, like I said, they're going to make you a bodybuilder. You have to just find out for yourself.
Right. To follow the path that your soul or your spirit will enlighten you on what you can achieve or will achieve. And it goes another way too. I just thought about that is if, like I said, your world, if it is not the way that you would like it to be, that means that you have been influenced by something that's making your world the way it is for such a long time. Okay, so if your spirit is saying that I want to be a bodybuilder, and I'm not too bad, but I'm no way in the form of a bodybuilder. Okay, so that must mean that I have been listening to something for me to be this size. Okay, I only weigh like 160. You know what I mean? I'm 5'8.5". So what you call it? But first you must know who you are to even try to even become a bodybuilder. To know what the purpose. I got the purpose of wanting to work out and be big. Okay, so what you call it? All that, the power comes from your mind, letting you know, letting you see how much you have fallen from what you should be, and where you can go to build yourself up to where you should be at. That's all part of being enlightened, and you're always enlightened. It's just that this world.
You're gonna be enlightened.
We're gonna talk about that. You are enlightened every day. I'll just touch a little bit on it about how I won't talk about it right now, but in this video, the next video, we will. I have something that I want to share, but it's such a long video. But yes, just being enlightened will allow you